Millions of years ago, long before humans walked the earth, before our cities rose, and before time itself had a name. This world belonged to giants. It was a realm forged in fire, a kingdom ruled by strength, and a story defined by survival. Welcome to the world of dinosaurs! Imagine the sun rising over a steaming primeval jungle. Volcanic smoke paints the sky in shades of gray and orange, while rivers of molten lava crawl through the ancient forest like glowing serpents. Massive ferns, taller than any plant you've ever seen, sway in the humid air as thunder rumbles in the distance. This is the Triassic period, the dawn of a new age. Out of the lush greenery, the first true giants emerge. Meet the Platysaurus, one of the earliest long-necked dinosaurs. They aren't as colossal as their later relatives, but they are pioneers, stretching their necks to browse on the high branches, their powerful legs carrying them across the vast, wild landscapes. They are a sign of what's to come, the first draft of the titans that will one day shake the very ground. As the Triassic gives way to the Jurassic, the supercontinent of Pangaea begins to break apart, creating new oceans and climates. The air becomes richer, the plants grow larger, and so do the dinosaurs. This is the golden age of the sauropods, the true giants. Look there, a herd of Brachiosaurus moves with a slow, deliberate grace. These are living mountains of flesh and bone, their long necks reaching effortlessly into the canopy, brushing the tops of the tallest trees. Every breath they take is like a deep, resonant drumbeat that vibrates through the earth. Their sheer size is unmatched, a testament to nature's grand ambition. They are peaceful titans, content to graze under the warm Jurassic sun. But in this world, peace is a fragile thing. It never lasts long. In the dense undergrowth, in the shadows of the jungle giants, another kind of creature stirs. These are the hunters, the masters of the chase. Here, the Allosaurus, a formidable predator, watches the herds with calculating eyes. Smaller than the later Tyrannosaurus, but no less fearsome. The Allosaurus is built for the hunt, with a powerful bite and sharp, serrated teeth. It is the apex predator of its time. It waits patiently, observing, looking for any sign of weakness, an individual that has strayed too far from the safety of the group. At the same time, a different kind of hunter thrives. They are small, but they are fast. They are intelligent, but they are utterly ruthless. They are the velociraptors. They move like a whisper through the ferns, their eyes locked on their prey, their sickle-shaped claws held ready. In the world of dinosaurs, intelligence was often as deadly a weapon as brute strength, and the raptors were living proof. They were silent, swift, and merciless. See how a lone Parasaurolophus, with its distinctive crest, has wandered too far from its herd. It's a fatal mistake. A pack of raptors emerges from the shadows surrounding it. They communicate with a series of sharp clicks and piercing hisses, a chilling language of death. They coordinate their attack with terrifying precision. Then, in a flash, they strike. It's a blur of claws, a cacophony of roars, and desperate screams that echoes through the jungle. The hunt is over in mere seconds. The raptors have secured their meal, a stark reminder that in this world, size isn't everything. But wait! The jungle trembles again. This isn't the rumble of a distant volcano or the sound of thunder. This is something else. Something heavier. These are footsteps. The victorious raptors freeze, their heads snapping up. The leaves on the trees begin to fall, shaken loose by the powerful vibrations. A deep, deafening roar shatters the silence, a sound that strikes fear into the heart of every living creature. The Tyrannosaurus Rex has arrived. It emerges from the mist like a nightmare brought to life. Massive jaws, capable of crushing bone with ease. Teeth like railroad spikes, designed for one purpose: to kill. Its eyes burn with an insatiable hunger. This is the undisputed king of the prehistoric world, when the T-Rex walked, the very ground seemed to obey. It was not just a predator, it was nature's ultimate weapon. The tyrant lizard king lunges not at the carcass, but at the raptors themselves. The smaller predators scatter light insects before a god. They are no match for this kind of power. The T-Rex claims the fresh kill as its own, tearing through flesh with savage force as the rest of the jungle watches in hushed silence. The balance of power has been restored. The king rules again, but not even the king can stop what is coming. The earth begins to shake violently, not from storms or footsteps, but from deep within its core. The great volcanoes awaken, spewing ash and fire into the sky. The clouds of soot rise higher and higher, a thick, dark blanket that begins to block out the sun. The once vibrant, green jungle turns dark, gray, and deadly. Fire rains from the heavens! Dinosaurs, both herbivores and carnivores, run in a blind panic, their ancient rivalries forgotten, united by a common, overwhelming fear. The very earth that gave them life, that nurtured their rise to dominance, now turns against them. It's a terrifying lesson. In the eyes of nature, even the mightiest can fall. A brave Triceratops stands its ground, using its massive frill and horns to shield its young from the falling, fiery debris, roaring its defiance at the burning sky. Even the mighty T-Rex, once the apex of existence, is now just another terrified creature running through the ash and smoke, desperately searching for safety that no longer exists. The world is collapsing. Rivers of lava flood the land, consuming everything in their path. The days turn into nights, and the nights merge into an endless, suffocating darkness. Without sunlight, the plants wither and die. The air grows thin and cold. The food chains crumble, and one by one, the giants begin to fall. The T-Rex, once seemingly unstoppable, now struggles just to stand, weakened by starvation and the poisoned air. It looks up toward the fading red sun, the last light it will ever see, and lets out one final, haunting roar sound that echoes through eternity. And just like that, after millions of years of dominance, the reign of the dinosaurs came to an end. An entire world erased. But legends never truly die. They sleep deep beneath our feet, their bones turn to stone, waiting to be remembered, waiting for us to tell their incredible story. As the ashes settle and time moves on, a new world slowly begins to emerge from the dust of extinction. The age of mammals is about to dawn, giving rise to the ancestors of humankind. But that is a story for another day. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were fascinated by the world of these incredible creatures, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2. We have so much more to explore. See you next time!